Hello, guys. Welcome, welcome. Just give me a quick thumbs up if you guys can hear me well, and we'll be starting in a couple of minutes here. We'll just wait for a few more people to join. I'm also waiting for BitrockWallet. So BitrockWallet, if you are in the house, just send me a request to speak, and I'll let you on. All right, I see you. Welcome. You want to do a quick mic check before we start, mate? Can you give me a quick mic check?
Yes. Hello.
Nice to meet you, mate. We'll start in a couple of minutes here. Just wait for a couple more people to join, and we'll get started.
Okay.
All right, let's get started. So, first of all, welcome to BitrockWallet. They're joining us today for an introductory session about their project. So, before we get to that, we'll do a very, very brief introduction about Bitrock for those who maybe don't know somehow. But Bitrock is an Ethereum sidechain that's been live for about 5 months now, stealth launched. That's the that's the intro that I'm going to make here, because I assume most of you already know what Bitrock is. So if you don't, please go have a look on our website or join the Telegram and ask any questions you have, or have a look at our documentation as well. But today we are joined by BitrockWallet, who is our next official / partner project on the BitrockChain. And as you guessed it, the project is for a wallet for the chain. So we're very excited to have them. I know a lot of people have been looking out for more utility projects on the chain, especially for a partner project as well. So we're very excited to bring this to you guys through the team of BitrockWallet. And I think, as far as I know, they've been in communication with the team for about for roughly the last 2 months, I think, or maybe a month and a half. So this has, discussions have been going on for a while, and this has been in progress for quite some time now. So very excited to have them. So basically, what we kind of want to cover, generally speaking, is a little bit about the background of the team, and then, very quickly, and then we get to maybe why they chose the BitrockChain, or specifically why they chose to build a wallet for the Bitrock chain, and then maybe talk about where or what people can expect when the project launches in terms of what parts of the utility are live, what parts are still yet to come, potential updates or things that are planned a little bit further down the road or that you hope to achieve, and essentially kind of maybe give us a kind of estimated timeline of, when, we can expect to launch and stuff like that, or when you can expect to launch. And yeah, if you want to obviously cover anything else, please feel free. So without further ado, the floor is yours, mate. Go for it, and take your time, just to make sure that everyone can hear what you're saying. In terms of your mic sounded fine, so I think it should be fine. But yeah, go ahead, mate. Nice to have you. Welcome.
Yes. Thank you very much for having us here. Um, I'm the founder of Bitrock Wallet, and I'm happy to be hosted to the Bitrock Twitter space today. So, generally, Bitrock Wallet is it's a wallet that me and my team member sat down and what we did in the first place was to reach out to the Bitrock chain team, gave them our proposal, and we said we're a team of developers that can create a wallet for the Bitrock chain ecosystem, and we told them that we would like to launch it. And the good thing was the Bitrock chain team was very welcoming, and they said, yeah, why not? If you have everything that uh, you if you have everything to make it, then go for it. So for the last 2 months, we have been doing the development, reaching out to the Bitrock chain team in terms of assistance, asking them everything, and maybe consulting them on everything. And yeah, that's how the Bitrock wallet has come up. And yesterday, that's when we launched. That's when we made the first announcement. That's on the Bitrock chain, core socials, and and same for our on our side. For the Bitrock wallet, for it's our main focus is to make a safe wallet that will be used by the Bitrock community in general, so that and that's why if and that's our vision, to make it more easier to access different utility projects that are going to be building in the Bitrock chain ecosystem, and to make them easier for people or for the community to to use them. And that's why Bitrock wallet has been created. Just like any other wallet you have ever used, Bitrock wallet, it what it does is to send, receive, and store crypto assets. But for it, it is now specifically for the Bitrock chain ecosystem. So you're not going to likely find BNB Smart Chain tokens or other other chain tokens inside the Bitrock chain wallet, because our focus is mainly the Bitrock chain ecosystem. So we are covering the Bitrock chain ecosystem because we believe the Bitrock chain is it's a growing network that has a huge potential in terms of reaching its goals. And
I think you cut off there.
as what is
I'm
also
not
that is
sure if it's
um,
just, yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I'm sorry about that. I think you cut off a bit there. Your voice was a bit delayed, but you're fine now. So go ahead, mate. Sorry. Can anyone hear me, or is my connection the problem here? Just give me a thumbs up, guys, if you can hear me, and maybe we'll double check in with the Bitrock wallet connection on their side in a minute. But okay, so you guys can hear me. All right, give me a minute here to quickly check in. All right, let's give this another try. You there, mate? You can speak now, by the way, if you're able to.
Yes, yes. Can you hear me right now?
Yep, yep, you're good.
Yeah.
Go for it.
So I was talking about the Bitrock chain ecosystem and how it's going to benefit from the Bitrock wallet in general. Because what I was saying is that Bitrock wallet is going to be mainly focusing on projects that are building in the Bitrock chain ecosystem. So you are not going to you are likely to find other projects like from the BNB Smart Chain, for example, and other small chains that are being listed in the Bitrock wallet. For it, it's going to be mainly to support and engage with the Bitrock chain um, projects. So in that way, it makes it very easier for new users that are joining the Bitrock chain to interact with all different DeFi, different projects that are launched on the Bitrock chain without not going into hassle, because we are making them a default in the app. So for example, if you want to do any swap, for instance, on Bitrock chain, you just download our wallet, then go to the swap button, which is always in the center of the wallet, and you can carry out your swap easily and fast. So for that, it makes it more easier for even to avoid those phishing those scam website that can always pretend to be maybe rock swap, and when for new users, they end up interacting with them and they are not on the right website. So for the Bitrock wallet is just bringing these Bitrock projects nearer to the Bitrock community. But not only that, Bitrock wallet is going to, because for us our vision is to not to make it more even fun, and we are going to do that by introducing introducing a utility token for the Bitrock wallet. For this token, for it will be mainly to make it more exciting of using a Bitrock wallet, not just carrying out your swaps, but at least gaining some profit from doing your swap inside the Bitrock wallet. So for this, for example, when every time you carry out a swap in the Bitrock wallet, there is a fee that's going to be charged, but this fee is not going to go direct to us as the developers, but a percentage of it is going to be it's going to be going back to the community. So, for example, you find like MetaMask and other wallets always do this, always have a fee that it charges users to interact with their wallet, but they don't return this fee back to the communities. So you find out you're carrying out very many transactions on MetaMask, but you're not getting back uh any revenue or any profits or any giveaway from them, because they keep all the revenue generated using their wallet to themselves. So for the Bitrock wallet, it's something that's it's going to be in a different way, meaning that we for those who are going to be for those who are going to be holding our token, which I'll talk about later on, you'll be able to earn a percentage from every transaction you do inside the Bitrock wallet. So and we are going to be creating up staking pools that you can stake your utility token of Bitrock wallet, and you earn BROC tokens in return, because those are the fees that we collect from you the moment you do transactions inside the Bitrock wallet. So that's another exciting thing about the Bitrock wallet. Beside it being a wallet that you can do your transfers, your exchange, your storing, or sending of tokens, you will be able to earn back a certain amount of fees that you have done or you have transacted inside the Bitrock wallet. Another thing is, uh, as Bitrock wallet, our main focus is also going to be on security, because when we interacted with the Bitrock chain team, that's one of the main things they're usually focusing on, to keep to make sure that everything is always safe. So that's why you see that we haven't yet launched our wallet to the to we have not yet officially launched our wallet to the community to start downloading and use. That is on both on iOS and Google Play Store, because one, it's all about security always first. So right now we are doing what we call an full audit for the Bitrock wallet, and we are going to first roll out the Android version in the next 2 weeks, and then later on we are going to be rolling out the iOS version for those who use iPhones, and yeah, and Apple products in that way. And yeah, so but currently we are working on an audit. So the moment you see, or the moment we make an announcement that right now you can download the Bitrock wallet, just just know that it's now 100% safe, because it's going to go through what we call a thoroughly auditing for everything, so that when you interact with our wallet, it's just safe as maybe your Trust Wallet, or maybe as your MetaMask, because that's our mission, to give you something that is very safe and you feel comfortable every time when you are using it. So that's why we don't see maybe a link on Google Play Store right now, or because we want to first make sure that the audit is very is it's past 100%. Then we go ahead to submit the wallet onto the Google Play Store, and then later on onto iOS. The iOS version will take some time because of the development and others, but will also be coming up. So we shall be rolling out the two versions so that everybody can use the Bitrock wallet and enjoy all the benefits that it's going to be offering in that way. So yeah, so another thing maybe I could talk about is the pre-sale, because most people, because I've talked about you earning fees for using the Bitrock wallet, and I've talked about what we call our utility token, which will always need to stake and then earn all fees generated using all fees that have been generated when you are using the Bitrock wallet. So our token will be launched also after we have launched our wallet. So it's not going to be something that we are going to first launch the token, then we launch the wallet. No, we are going to first launch the wallet, and then we launch the token. So we are doing this because uh, as a Bitrock wallet, the main goal is the product, not it's not after the pre-sale. So that's why we're not going to rush into the pre-sale as much of you had expected, but we are rushing. We are going to rush in launching the product first, and then the pre-sale next, because these two go hand in hand. The Bitrock wallet will generate fees that our token holders will always earn. So we can't just launch the token without its product, and we want the product to come out first. That is the wallet, and then the pre-sale to come next, and that's how you'll be able to buy in the Bitrock wallet token through a pre-sale. And when it's time, we shall go ahead to share all the details about the pre-sale, and everything. So just follow us on our Twitter, join our Telegram community. We shall always pass on the information. So yeah, that's basically about the pre-sale. So for those who maybe wanted to ask about the pre-sale, when is it coming out? We shall announce the fine. We shall announce the date, but the date will come after we have launched the wallet officially. So the wallet comes first, then the pre-sale will come second. So we're not launching the pre-sale first, then the wallet second. No, we are launching the wallet first, and then the pre-sale second. So we think this will be something very exciting and very hyped, because the moment you have the product and it's working, very safe. I know the community will also love the token, because around we are building a lot of utility around the token, which include for mostly for developers, for mostly for other projects that are building on BlockChain. In case you want, when we launch our wallet and you want to list your token into our wallet, you'll have to pay some fees that will be paid in our token, and shall be doing weekly airdrops, giveaways to our strongholders. Those are the people that are holding the BitrockWallet token, and so we are planning a lot for the Bitrock wallet for the Bitrock wallet token, but all that will come when the product is there and people are using the wallet. So for those who had a chance and maybe downloaded some of our pre-wallets that we had attached on our website, are really giving us some feedback, and which we are really appreciating. But we have go ahead to remove the wallet from the website. That was a link that you could download and try out. So we have pulled it out until we complete the auditing. So it's something that we thought of, that let's have the auditing fully done, because we had done an internal auditing. But after a long talk with the Bitrock team, they advised us to do a third party auditing beside the internal auditing that we had done as the Bitrock wallet team. And then after we then they advise us to do a third party auditing with some of the best auditing security firms in the crypto industries. So you just wait for something that is going to be very amusing, very safe, because always safety is fast in crypto. Beside anything, any mistake can cause a lot of damage. So we don't want to go into that. We want to launch something that everybody will be happy to use, and very, very, very safe. So yeah, so for the Bitrock wallet, we expect the auditing to be completed in the next 2 weeks. So expect the Bitrock wallet to be available on Google Play Store after 2 weeks from today. So you'll be able to download it officially through the Google Play Store. And for the iOS users, you'll just have to wait a little bit, and when everything also has checked in as perfect as we want, we shall also go ahead to list it on App Store for iOS users. So yeah, I've talked much about the wallet, because yeah, I know everybody wants to get the information about the wallet, because that's the main thing, and something that has been very, very welcomed by the Bitrock community. Thank you very much for welcoming the Bitrock wallet. We have gained some good followers in just than less 24 hours since our first announcement was made by the Bitrock team on our different socials. On Twitter, we are heading to 200 followers. We shall be doing different giveaways, different exciting games on our Twitter pages, just to keep our members that are following us excited and enjoying the ride until the Bitrock wallet will be released in 2 weeks' time. And yeah, for the token, I've also talked about that. I've talked about the token, which I've said we shall have a pre-sale that will come after the wallet has been finished, has been released on Google Play Store. Yeah, so Yeah, basically, if maybe you want to know more about the Bitrock wallet, how to create, how to set up your how to set up your Bitrock wallet, how to interact, how to just to get much familiar with the Bitrock wallet. We already have a well document, technical document and user document that is well detailed with everything. For the meantime, you can go ahead and check it out, go through it, and yeah, by the time we release our wallet, it will be much easier for you to interact with the wallet, because you would have got the knowledge from the document that we have organized, which is very detailed with everything from how to set up the Bitrock wallet to how to send, how to swap, how to connect on mobile and desktop, on desktop computers, using the Wallet Connect, because that's another good thing with our wallet. Without Because we haven't yet released a Chrome extension for the wallet, you can again use just your mobile wallet to connect to your desktop using the Wallet Connect feature. So that is another feature in our wallet that makes it easier for you to connect to your Web3 websites on desktop using your mobile wallet. So get time, check our document, and there is a lot of exciting information there about the Bitrock wallet and everything. Another thing I want to talk about is which I think also is very important, is the team. For us as Bitrock wallet team, we have already done a KYC with some of we are yeah we have already done a KYC with the Assure DeFi. That's another, it's one of the top, it's the top one KYC uh, firm in the crypto space, and we passed their KYC. But all that shall be announced. We shall make an announcement soon. But what you I'm talking about that because it's always important to know that we are not just here to for maybe for fun, but we're here for real business. And when a Bitrock team advised us to do a KYC, we said, yeah, we are going to do the KYC because we are very sure of what we are delivering, and so why not do a KYC? So they advised us to do a KYC with Ashwa DeFi, which is the top one KYC firm in the crypto space. And yeah, we passed the KYC, and we shall be making an announcement also soon with their badges and everything soon on our website shall be added there, and we shall also make announcement on our Twitter, share it in the Telegram, and they will also do a retreat just to confirm. And yeah, if maybe you have time, you can also go on and check the Ashua DeFi website. We already listed there, and just maybe the announcement is just remaining for other community member to get to know about it. But for those who are in the space, I think I've told you about that. So we have already done a KYC as the Bitrock wallet team, and so that also makes it that also gives you another reason to trust the Bitrock wallet. Beside us focusing on doing an audit, we have moved another step of doing a KYC, in that way to make it more safe for Bitrock wallet users to trust the wallet, and at the same time to feel more safe while interacting with our wallet. For the Bitrock wallet, we know it's going to bring a lot of new people into the Bitrock chain. So it's not just a benefit for the Bitrock wallet team, but it's going to be a benefit for the Bitrock chain ecosystem, because these are the products that usually stand out for different projects. For example, Solano, they also have their own wallets. Different blockchain have their own wallets, not just because there are no other wallets that are existing, but just like a recognition that okay, this network is really doing something great, and maybe in case I want to interact with it, I just need to get the wallet from their network, and I'll be able to find everything that I need to know about this network. So the Bitrock wallet will also benefit the Bitrock chain ecosystem very, very much, because it gives an identity to the Bitrock chain or the Bitrock blockchain in general. So, yeah, I think that is it I have to say. And yeah, thank you very much for listening.
Thanks for all that information, mate. Really informative and very exciting, I have to say. I think, of course, like you mentioned, a lot of other, probably most other, at least dominant blockchains have their own wallets, and there may be one, there may be multiple, but having our wallet is definitely the first, kind of, or it's definitely a major step to having a little bit more ease in terms of adoption, especially with having, like I just said, a product like a chain native chain wallet, because it facilitates everything. The chain is already integrated into the wallet. You wouldn't have to set up the chain as a custom chain. In the wallet itself, it already comes with it integrated. So it's quite easier as well, for sure. There's quite a few points that you mentioned that are important that I think need to be touched on. And I do maybe have a couple of questions as well that I have, and obviously maybe some other community members have. So I'll just go ahead and ask them. And then towards the end, we can maybe open it up to a couple of questions from the audience. And of course, you also have a Telegram and a Twitter. So if there's any questions that don't get answered or don't get the chance to be asked in this AMA, there's obviously your Telegram channel as well, where you're active, and I'm sure you'll be able to answer people's questions as much as possible, especially leading up to the launch of the token. So a couple of things. First of all, I would assume, and I think I'm right, I don't have all the information, but I do believe that we do have at least the basic native chain tokens, for example, USDB, wrapped Bitrock, Bitrock itself, partner projects and stuff like that. They would already kind of be whitelisted as, tokens that can be, let's say, enabled in the wallet as a display and stuff like that, without people having to actually import them as custom tokens. So that be right?
Yeah, that's very right. Most of the prominent projects that are already on Bitrock chain have they're automatically defaulted in the Bitrock wallet. So for somebody who's using the Bitrock wallet, will not have to import the contract address of maybe rock swap token, or um, yeah, or maybe USB broke token. So all these are being defaulted listed into the Bitrock wallet for easier interaction, easier swapping, and not go through a lot of hassle when you are trying to swap them.
That's great. I think, yeah, it's in a way similar to RockSwap, in a way where you have, these whitelisted tokens. So it's really easy in that sense to not have to add them as custom tokens and paste their content. Of course, these will be, like you said, the prominent tokens on the chain, whether it's the native coin, wrapped Bitrock, the stable coin, partner projects, official projects, all that type of stuff. And of course, as things, I think, become hopefully bigger in the future, I would imagine that you would have some type of application process. If a coin wants to be whitelisted, of course, there would have to be, a thorough analysis of that token to make sure that, kind of meets certain criteria. But I think that's further down the line as the chain grows and grows, because I think the important thing here is to, like you said, keep the wallet, make sure it's safe, secure, and kind of be selective with the tokens that you whitelist. So it's really good to hear that. I think the second thing that I want to get to is to kind of understand whether your wallet has kind of an inbuilt swap, similar to, for example, Trust Wallet, or if you're talking about, kind of something like a dApp browser that would support something like RockSwap and so on.
Yeah, so our wallet has a app browser. It's not having an inbuilt swap, but it has a app browser meaning that you can interact with all different Web3 the apps in direct in the wallet. For example, the Rock Swap can just go into the our wallet, the app browser, then you put in the website of RockSwap, and then you are able to connect to the wallet and complete your swaps. So same to maybe the NFT platform, that's the wrapped platform. You can also just go ahead, put in the website in our app browser, and then you connect to the wallet, and then go on and buy and sell your NFTs. So yeah, it's just having a what we call it app a browser, but not having an inbuilt swap. That
Yeah, that's completely fine. That thanks for clarifying that. So I think something that maybe I think it's also for me, but also I think from some of the community members. No one specific sent this to me, but I'm just saying probably on behalf of the community, it would be nice in the future. I'm not talking about the inbuilt swap. Definitely that's a plus, but it's nothing that's kind of necessary. But um, in the dApp browser itself, in the future, maybe it would be nice to have certain whitelisted dApps on the chain. So, for example, RockSwap, for example, let's say Green Grower, for example, let's say Wrap Platform, and so on and so on. And as more dApps come and come and come, you would kind of similar to how you have some whitelisted dApps in the Uniswap in wallet browser, or PancakeSwap, Trust Wallet browser, and so on. Sorry, not Uniswap. I meant the Coinbase wallet, or Ethereum side wallets, or also the BSC wallets or other wallets in general. So maybe that's something you can look into in the future, as something that I think would facilitate the interaction of users with the token itself. With the wallet, or the dApps supported by the wallet or whitelisted by the wallet as, of course, safe, and that support the Bitrock chain. So thanks for clarifying that. The other thing I wanted to get to is, I think you emphasized pretty well that the product is extremely important, and I agree 100%. I think that's something that you made people well aware that you understand and prioritize. And I think that's something that also extends to the Bitrock team themselves, because when the Bitrock project launched, there was a live testnet, and the mainnet came soon after. So in a sense, it's kind of a really common and a very effective theme, it seems, to kind of prioritize the product. And I think that's something very important. I think something that a lot of teams make the mistake of doing, or let's say depend too much on, is launching a token, trying to raise funds from that, and then start building their product. And especially if the product itself is not something too complex. Of course, a wallet is actually fairly complex, I think. I have no idea, but I imagine. But something like, I don't know, a very simple Telegram bot. There are pretty complex ones out there, but simple Telegram bot, and then you wait 2 weeks after the launch of the token itself. It's already launched, and the team is just building. Kind of makes people a bit on edge, because they're just kind of sitting around waiting on the actual product that this project was built for. So it's really good that you have essentially the Android version ready, and the iOS is coming after that, after the token launch and so on, because it takes a little bit more time. That's completely understandable, and there's different requirements for that as well. And I think that's actually a good thing, because it gives people, holders of the token, users of the wallet, something to look forward to in terms of the roadmap that you would have for the project as something to come, to get people excited about even after the token launches. So that's really good that you actually planned it this way. So that's just a comment from my side. And
thank you, thank
guys, like
you.
he said, yeah. And like you said, I think that you have the documentation live online already, whether people want to read it, understand more about the wallet, and also to familiarize themselves with what they can expect from the wallet, the structure, all the technical stuff and all of that. So I've taken a quick look at it, and I think it looks pretty good, honestly. So for anyone who's interested to kind of learn more about the technical side of things, they already have kind of a white paper out there. and it's pretty well detailed. So kudos on actually having that done before you launch the project as well. And actually this early before you launch the project, it's not like it's live a day or two before the project launches. It's actually live a couple of weeks before. So that's really good. Um, another comment I wanted to make. Something else that kind of intrigued me was the whole idea of revenue share, which I think is something that's kind of a bit of a buzz phrase for some people out there now. You know, they always ask or they, you know, expect utility tokens to just have revenue share by now. And I do agree to an extent that for some utilities it makes sense, and for others it just kind of doesn't make sense or is not really important in the grand scheme of things. But it's actually really good that you have that because it actually gives more value or more utility to the token that you're going to be launching. And of course, with the staking and then other use cases that you may be developing for that as well. But I think that's important because a lot of the time when tokens launch for utility projects, sometimes, well, not a lot of the time, but sometimes they don't have any value or there's nothing really driving their value. And I think it's actually important to try to address that side of as well and not just the product. I mean, the product is, of course, the most important thing at the end of the day. But when you launch a utility token to back it, it's important to actually give utility to that token. So I think you have some pretty nice stuff set up for that. And I'm sure there's, you know, eventually going to be more in the future as well. So again, another comment. Now, a question or a couple of questions. Sorry, you wanted to say something or?
No, not really. Yes.
Oh, okay. A couple of questions from my side is, have you decided on what platform that you're going to be doing the pre-sale on? Because it sounded like you're going to be doing a pre-sale, which is cool. So have you chosen your platform yet, or?
Yeah. So for the pre-sale, we had different suggestions, and one of the main platform that we are looking at is the Gempad Launchpad, which is also which has already also integrated the Bitrock chain blockchain on its platform. So we are thinking of launching the pre-sale on Gempad, but maybe if something comes up and we change it, we shall also go ahead to make maybe an official announcement on where we shall launch the pre-sale from. But currently we are looking at Gempad because of it has already integrated the Bitrock chain into its ecosystem, so it makes it easier for people to also do what to carry go and buy our token from that side.
All right, awesome. I think, yeah, definitely it's important to mention that, you know, you haven't finalized this just yet and you're kind of working to finalize it. And of course, things may change, but it's nice to at least hear that you have kind of zoomed in a little bit on one of the platforms that have the Bitrock chain integrated. And Gempad honestly is a pretty good platform. So, you know, hopefully everything works out and definitely a nice platform to be launching on. So a couple of other questions. Number one, you mentioned Chrome extension. Is that something that you are planning for in the future?
Yeah, the Chrome extension is something that some of the community members that joined our community recently talked about. But in our plan was in terms of our plan is something that we look at in the future, not something we can promise the community immediately that maybe in a 1 month period it will be already live. Currently, we are going to focus much on the mobile wallet because most of the people usually use mobile phones. Uh, and in terms of the desktop side, we already have a feature that can help a person to use our wallet, our mobile wallet, on on their desktops. You just need to open our app, go to Wallet Connect, then scan the QR code that is shown on your desktop, and your mobile wallet will be automatically synchronized with the desktop Web3 page. For example, the RockSwap. When you go to RockSwap on the RockSwap page using your desktop, it can show you that you can connect with it using Wallet Connect. So which a feature is already integrated into our wallet. You just have to click on Wallet Connect, then the QR code will be displayed. Then you are able to scan that QR code and you connect your mobile wallet to the desktop. But as the project grows and the Bitrock chain grows, we may look into that, and yeah, definitely we can come up with a Chrome extension later on.
Yep, I think there's I think out of all the wallets in the crypto space, there's not too many. There's a few, but there's not too many that actually have Chrome extensions. I think the user base for those is definitely less than the mobile wallet, or just simply, like you said, going to the BitrockWallet kind of DApp or app website, and just simply using Wallet Connect. And that's, I think, something most people or most semi-experienced traders are familiar with. It's fairly straightforward. You just go to the website, you click on Connect Wallet, you choose the Wallet Connect option, and then you just simply scan from your wallet, you scan the QR code that shows on the screen. That's, I think, pretty straightforward. And the last question I want to have before I want to mention a couple things about security is, do you have any plans, or based on potentially community feedback, or maybe